Hello guys, it's NautoAce. So this is going to be a follow-up on Nintendo eliminating their creators program. So like I said before, for me personally, it didn't really affect me since one, I'm only doing this for fun, like Smash Brothers for fun online. And think of it as just a volunteer work, I just want to contribute to the gaming community. I don't get paid for it. The only time I probably got paid is trying to do the AdSense. And I didn't really get a lot of money in that place, but that's a different story. And, you're not really supposed to talk about that. So anyway, me personally, like I said, it didn't really affect me. So that's why when I see people complaining about, oh, content ID, that's not right. For me, it's like, I really can't relate to it, what they're doing, but I kind of understand why. A lot of these people said, because especially, time and money, especially if this is your full-time job, you rather do something that pays off to doing something, oh, you know what, I'm doing it for charity. And again, kind of like a company, a corporate, they're not a charity, they're a business, they gotta make money, or they just don't exist. So, the same thing with this one here. So, was it a good move for Nintendo to do it? Definitely. Then you might be asking yourself that for people who probably don't know what's going on, why even do it in the first place and how this happened? Well, the thing really how this happened was during the PS3 360 era, or to some extent the end of that cycle, and the 8th generation was starting with Nintendo's Wii U. They had a year lead, they released it in 2012, and then the PS4 and Xbox One was released in 2013. So what happened was that Nintendo think, oh, finally Nintendo in HD, which people wanted. That's what the Wii U is, a Wii HD. And then if you know the history, they didn't do good. To a point that, again, I'm not disliking Iwata. Remember, I had video that I said he might get a second chance. There were talks that they were thinking they should let him go because he wasn't making the company money. They were losing money. And if you didn't know this, during the Wii U times, for 4 straight years, they were losing money. I think it's, 2014 was the last time that happened. 2015, they were finally making some money back because of the Amiibo and some other thing. But part of that was the investor, there were rumors that the investor says, you gotta find a way to make money. And one of them were saying, that's it, YouTube video. Why are we allowing Nintendo fans to use our material for their personal gain? That's what Nintendo's thinking. Again, this is in the past. So they start doing this content ID claim. And of course, a lot of people who make a living basically said, no, that's not right. Angry Joe, like I said, the reason I focus on this guy, and again, I don't hate the guy. I do watch his videos, some of his reviews were informative. But during the time with the Wii U, he always very vocal about it. And he was very specific too. Nintendo of Japan, because they're the one that's making the decision, not America. And because Reggie can understand, but of course, like Joe said, who's your boss? The Japanese. You have to follow what they do. And also you gotta keep in mind that Nintendo are very, very, very protective of their IP. Whether you like it or not, that's how they protect their IP. They used to be more casual, more nonchalant about it, but ever since the N64 and so on, I think they started with the GameCube. They were basically changing their policies, their direction, and they say, oh, let's be more secretive. Because the reason is, in the time with the N64, there were some, when they were trying to bolster their controls and stuff, like the controller, the analog control, which basically the N64, Nintendo got the idea. The other companies were copying them and making it better. How do you feel when your idea is there, but someone else uses your idea, well, your concept, let's just say that, and make it better? You can't do anything about it, The N64 controller versus the PlayStation 2 controller, which one is better? So that's the reason. And by means of also being protective is, they basically believe that if you want to use your material, you have to pay us. And not pay them like actually pay them, but if you're making a living in YouTube, you're putting ads on your YouTube video, then it gets monetized, it goes on Nintendo. And like some people don't care about that. Heck, there are even people who basically sort of make a living on YouTube, or they use YouTube also in a basically makes their finance, and they don't even care. They get content ID, believe it or not. Pat the Ennispang basically at one point in his podcast said he has some video get content ID, and he just said, well, you know what, at least I'm putting it up, people watch it, if they like it, they'll subscribe, they'll watch more. There you go. To some extent with Maximilian, with Miles923 and Yo Video Game. They have Nintendo stuff. Yo Video Game, one of the things they always play is Mario Party. And that's a Nintendo game. What do you think is going to happen when you put it on YouTube? And yeah, they just say, hey, you know, because there are other ways to make a living or make profit. And a lot of people understand that. Same thing with me. I put Nintendo stuff. Heck, I've been doing it when I started doing the YouTube thing. Believe it or not. And I mean, whatever. And like I said in my previous video, some of them were content ID. And after a while, they reversed it. I don't know why. Doesn't matter. I don't make money. And nothing. Because I like Nintendo. And I know like Angry Joe, Ninja, Jim Sterling. They do love Nintendo, but they also got to make a living. I mean, there was, from what I heard, I kind of read this on the internet. I don't know if it's true or not. Is that some people did say to Joe, like they kind of use what Pat said, with like, you know, at least, you know, if you put that video up, people will support you more. Have you thought of it that way? And Joe basically said, and again, rumor, I don't know if it's true or not. What I heard that he just said was, well, not monetizing my video is not an option. Like, he has to make every video monetized because that's how he makes his living. Like I said, he does spend a lot of money to do the show. At least he wants to get something back. Understandable, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you know you're using copyrighted material, there you go. But of course, now it doesn't really matter now at this point, because, again, Nintendo's reversing their decision. They're finally ending the Nintendo Creators Program. I wasn't even gonna do it, it's just, it's not for me. But the question now in here is, why now? Why haven't they done this before? There's a lot of factors I hear. I was listening to Kinda Games with Tim Getty. He had some idea, and I think Shokio also with the same one. One of the factors there was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. One of the biggest game for 2018 for the Switch. You know, to some extent, Nintendo has that like end of the year big game. 2014 was Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. 2015 was Star Fox Zero. Yeah. Okay, the 27... I'm going to skip 2016 because I don't know what it was. 2017... I wonder what's 2017. Oh, no. Well... No. I was going to say Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but... No. I don't know what 2017 is. If someone knows, you can just put it in the comment. But of course, 2018 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, the most anticipated game. People are going to flock to this game. So do I. I mean, of course, 2019 is probably going to be Metroid Prime 4. I mean, whatever, but that's not my game. Whatever, that's 2019. We're going to go to 2018. And that's the reason. You want a lot of exposure, publicity. Make the consumer, the YouTuber happy. All they ask is allow us to monetize the video because our competition. And that's the thing I'm going to talk about later. They were cool. And Nintendo just said, okay, that makes sense. And another one, my theory, and I think a lot of people also kind of get it, is Furukawa. Shuntaro Furukawa. And I said this before in the financial report video. He's the same age to something maybe like me, to something maybe Adam a bit, Boogie298, somewhere in the 40s. Because he's like 42, 43, 44. Yeah, I heard he was 44. As for when they announced he was going to be the new president. And so he kind of get the idea. He kind of get, with our time, our generation, he kind of get the idea. He probably understand, oh, YouTube, most exposure, you don't have to get their money because you're already making money. There you go, boom. So I think the two main factors this one, I believe, is, like a lot of people, I agree, is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. They need more exposure to the best they can so more people will go into it. Kind of like what I used to do with Backlog Battle. I do exposure, quote unquote. And that's my own choice, by the way, there. Different story. And Shuntaro, can I understand the market? Because Iwata, sort of, I hate to say it, he kind of didn't get the market. He was like, it's like a lot of people said, he was basically, what's the word I'm looking for? He's out of touch. There you go, out of touch. So, like I said, with Furukawa, it kind of makes sense there. Okay, so, like I said, you know, as long your content's original, like the composition, then that's okay. The thing, the guideline that Nintendo just says, just don't do straight upload, say that's yours, or oh, Nintendo gave me permission, whatever. Then that's, you know, that's douchey. But kind of like my video, the showcase, my own style, that's basically fair use, parody style. So that's another thing. It's like, you're not really, like, the point is they want to be monetized because, oh, you're making money out of their material. No, well, no, they're making money of their composition, their idea. Like, there's only one Angry Joe style video, his angry review. Nobody does. I mean, maybe someone, but, you know, that's his. Or Cinemassacre's AVGN style, or, you know, everyone had their own style. That's what the monetization is part, not the material. That's just part of it. So, in the end, Nintendo's doing the right thing. They were smart about it. Awesome. So, we just have to wait and see what happens in 2019, if there's going to be more improvement. So, we just have to wait and see in that one. With that, I'll see you guys later.